Lord have mercy, he done started already. What we gonna do with this brother here?
Ooh, Lord,
Lord
the
have
moment to do it.
You
Whew.
cannot do it already. You're acting up. What you drinking over there?
No, Lord.
Lord have
What they
mercy.
talking about?
Yeah, 80 freezing up every 15 minutes. Now, this is the show everybody was waiting on. We got a treat for y'all tonight at the end. So you got to watch all of it. Make sure that you what? Share. Because we got a treat for you. Our main topic tonight will be what black person will you trade in to the white community? And what would you trade them for? What would you give them up for? And what would you trade them? What would you get in return? That's our main topic. But just to get y'all hooked and so y'all can tell everybody, tune in, share. It's all over the internet. It's all over everywhere. This show is I don't know why Robert think that the Watchdog's number one, but the Rabble is number one.
Appreciate that shout out.
The Watchdogs is number two.
Everybody hold your seats. Hold your seats and your applause.
Watchdogs is number two. We got Mike Kelly say, can I do a trade also? You can do a trade. Just type your trade in, Mike. If you want to do a trade, but we get to that, wait till we get to that. Because I don't want to have to scroll way back up trying to find it. Wait till we get to that section, that topic, and then you can put your trade in also if you got a good one. And what you would trade for. Okay. When is the new arena going to open? Bubba Rosenthal. Okay, I don't have no idea. CC is watching. Stay safe, my people. So you stay safe too, little sis. Better Savannah. Maybe in a few weeks with a long way to walk for parking. Man, I passed by the Civic Center the other day. The Civic Center wasn't nowhere near completed. But anyway, we're going to get started. We got 5 of us in here tonight. Sandra keep popping out. She's all the way over there in Texas somewhere. I don't know where the hell Robert at.
Hey.
And Bernard's in Atlanta, and Todd and I'm in Port Wentworth, and Todd is in Savannah. So we all over the map. This is a virtual show. Call your people and tell them to share, and to log on. It's being streamed on all things relevant, YouTube, all things relevant, Facebook. We got in some trouble for YouTube for all ATR Black Network because of some COVID violations that we were talking about. So we got to be mindful of what we say concerning COVID. It was one of our health shows that was talking about it. So they put us on 30 days restriction because it was the second time that he did it. But we got that straightened out. So we got 5 more days and we'll be off of restrictions on YouTube. So you have to watch us here. And so share. So we got y'all want to say anything real quick before we get to our lightning round?
Yeah.
No, Tiffany, where you at?
Hey. Hello, America.
She promised me she'd be here. She called. Text me.
I just texted a thing. Her and Chandra can't never get together.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these women.
Yeah. I got
you muted. You know what I'm talking about? You're muted. Talking trash and you're muted.
First
God
of all,
don't like ugly, Chandra.
we need to tell Mr. Hall, sing the damn thing.
Ooh.
I mean, you
Send what?
They said Mr. Hall negligent.
You didn't send us the
I sent everything. You told me don't send it to your other email, so I sent it to your new email. Everything is sent.
No, sir, you did not send it.
Okay.
But no, you tell you that mess.
Hey.
You did not send it. All I got was your agenda, and I got 2 of them.
Well, you got the agenda. What else you was looking for?
I was looking for the damn link.
It was inside the agenda.
It's like Harlem Night. Man, you gotta step out back.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not doing this with you. I'm back on the show for the first time in 6 weeks?
We're happy to have you back to grace us with your presence and your conversation and your crazy ass thoughts. I mean your wonderful concerned thoughts that you give us.
I don't have to take this.
Bernard was talking before y'all interrupted him.
I was. Hey, let me ask y'all a question. So y'all told me to watch my cousin, right? And I'm taking this personal. Y'all told me to, I tore my cussing down for Miss Betty Jones, Reverend Betty Jones. But it seemed to me that y'all doing more cussing than I am for the past 2 weeks on this show. What's the problem?
On this show? No, we don't cuss on this show.
On this show?
No, we don't cuss. If it is, it's a mistake. Y'all don't cuss too much on this show. Dr. Betty Jones watching, and Dr. Betty will tell me each infraction. Because each infraction, if you miss and cuss, I do expect you to send $10 for the first time and $20 for the second time.
I'm with it.
You know what?
Okay? And I expect to have
I ain't cussed yet.
Dr. Betty Jones will be watching to find out how many times you end up cussing. If I cuss, I got to pay for it. Because see, you mess
I'm with it.
Yeah, so let's do it.
I happen to feel like people that don't cuss probably be the biggest freaks.
What?
So we sending $10 for the freakism. I mean, so what those without send cast the first stone. Yeah. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't diving in that pool with you. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm just saying. Because
I know who I want to trade. Can we go ahead and jump to that section?
The Bible says that we all.
Oh, Lord, she's digging the hole deeper, Lord.
How about that?
Fix it, Lord.
If you ain't cussing,
you ain't invited to the cookout.
I got your back, Sonya. I got your back.
No, you ain't invited to the cookout.
Thank you, Bernard. If you ain't cussing, you doing something else.
You doing something else.
Dr. Teray. Dr. Teray. Somebody to call God. Dr. Teray.
You doing something. So
right.
if you ain't cussing, you're doing something else.
That's right. We
They
passion.
praying.
We passion.
They ain't got to cuss. They can pray.
Boy, please. Okay. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
They raising they freak flag high.
Everybody got their little thing out of the way. There's
They got the
everybody.
freak flag waving. Stop it. Go ahead.
We're having technical difficulties at this time.
All right. 5 minutes of fun. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Mr.
ahead,
Producer.
Julie.
Okay, well, we're going to the lightning round, people. We're going to the lightning round. Where is the lightning round? 5 topics. The lightning round, 5 topics.
Oh Lord.
In 15
Reverend
minutes.
Smalls on.
Oh Lord. See, don't you cuss. My good brother.
We're going to cuss.
Watching. Okay, see there? Dr. Betty Jones, keep the scope. If Robert or
I ain't cussed yet.
Robert, Sandra, or RG gets out of line, please keep a tally. It's $10 for the first time they cuss. It's $20
be the first one to
for the
cuss.
second time they cuss. And it all goes to charity, which is the ATR charity fund.
I'm with that.
Todd and I are not going to cuss.
Todd gonna cuss. What do I tell you?
Todd and I are not going to cuss.
Todd don't say nothing.
So,
I ain't gonna cuss.
Ain't not. Bernard, you gonna cuss. All Bernard is one natural light, and that's it. It's over.
No, ask Miss Jones. For 3 shows, she was on there. She said I cussed 2 times in 3 shows.
But that's
I'm keeping it real.
you and Judas like my daddy. I don't cuss, but I cuss.
Excellent.
What?
Okay,
so they wouldn't have made a song about Mrs. Jones.
Oh Lord, see, Lord. Hold up.
I'm just. That's all I got to say. That's it.
Hey, Robert, you take care of the comments tonight, please. Lord.
I got the comment because Chandra's gonna be a handful. We're gonna drag her out.
We're gonna get on.
Chandra's the Zeta variant.
We're gonna get on to the lightning round, y'all. The lightning round tonight is all sports. Just for tonight, the lightning round is sports in honor of our Bulldogs from the University of Georgia, won the first championship in 41 years. We're so happy. First up with the first topic on the sports. The Georgia Bulldogs are national champions, 33-15 win over the Alabama Crimson Tide. Go.
Hey.
So, okay. Well, I want to give a shout out to our Savannah players. I mean, and let me say this, y'all. That kind of work that those young men did from Savannah, that don't come easy. You got folk like this brother here, Todd Rose, who worked with them young kids since they were 5, 6 years old. So shout out to the youth coaches who contributed. Shout out to our Savannah boy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's all you got. Go ahead, Bernard.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad those boys win because it's been a while. They don't. To be honest, I'm glad they got their first, but they should have had about 3 of them right about now. But that's another subject. Those boys, who I was very impressed with, was Georgia defense. They outplayed Alabama defense and offense, and they kept me in the game. That little boy finally get his thing rolling in the 4th quarter. Congratulations, and I got something to say on the later round about what's gonna happen because Georgia Bulldogs won the national championship. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, and y'all may not like it, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Okay. Sandra, you want to talk about anything? Who let the dogs out, Tanya say?
I'm just
Who let the dogs out? Who?
I'm just happy that teams in Georgia finally not letting y'all down. I mean, y'all got the Braves. Now y'all got the
Y'all ain't got Dallas no more. Come on, bro.
First of all,
y'all ain't got no.
Houston don't give a damn about that.
Hey. You ain't got Texas A&M.
First of all, people over in Houston don't really care about Dallas. Okay, I mean we're more so.
Y'all ain't got Houston no more.
I mean, we do have Houston. I mean,
What y'all got, the Saints?
The Saints. We do the Saints or Houston.
Like you said, Georgia won.
Georgia won. The Braves won. I mean, y'all ain't never gonna get them Hawks and y'all ain't never gonna get them Hawks and Falcons to do shit.
That's our fourth topic. Right. That's our fourth topic on the lightning round. So Todd, you got anything you want to talk about?
Man, like I said, I'm proud of each and every kid that's from the 912, that's from Savannah, Georgia. You know, Nolan. I'm gonna name out a few. Nolan. You got Kamari Lester, Matthew Brown, Chris Brown, Nolan Smith, Warren Brinson. All those guys are from here, the 912. So guess what? That need to be celebrated. I need to be riding down 516 right now. I need to see those guys picture up on the billboards. We need to see it. You know, when we hear about all the crime and all the negative things that kids doing here in the city. So guess what? It need to be a parade. It need to be a celebration. We need the Georgia to come to Savannah and do a parade, because guess what? They have 4, 5, 6 players that's from this area that contribute to the national championship.
What school they came from, you know?
I can find out for you. I might not have the answer now, but I can find out for you. I know with Nolan, well, I believe he went to Cavalry for a while, and then he ended up going to IMG Academy. IMG Academy is a wonderful mecca when it comes down to sports, especially football.
What is IMG?
It's in Miami, isn't it?
It's in Florida. It's in where is it at? I can't remember the name of the city.
Fort Lauderdale or either Miami, one of them two. It's a big school down there where they get all the top players.
Yeah, gotta look it up.
Well, we're gonna move on to the second topic in our
lightning round. Real quick. I need 2 seconds.
Go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Nick Saban. The way he consoled Bryce Young and that other young man Williams at the end, that's leader. I posted on my Facebook page, but he told them young guys, "Hey, you put your all out there, but you can't win everything." You talking about a real leader? Look at Nick Saban.
Man, Saban is a leader.
You done messed the whole thing up about Georgia.
No,
I ain't told you to bring no Nick Saban up in our conversation.
Nick Saban, man, you can't hate that man because he's a good leader. Don't be mad because that man coach of the year.
Condone me. We ain't talking about Nick Saban. We talking about Nick Saban. Now you done messed everything up. Everybody want to hear all that.
You so dirty. You can't.
Go ahead.
I'm about to get you $20, Julius. I'm about to get you $20.
Next up, NFL playoffs. NFL playoffs. Who y'all like? This week's games, we got 6 games. They're gonna all be awesome games. They got 2 Saturday, 3 Sunday, and 1 Monday.
Yep. I wrote it down. Here it comes. Jules, you told me you did that homework. I got my homework right here. Hey, I got Cincinnati on Saturday. I got Philadelphia on Sunday, and I got the Rams on Monday. There you go.
That's your 3-pick.
Yep.
Okay. Who you like, Todd?
I'm gonna go with for Saturday. I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'm also with New England and Buffalo. I'm gonna go with New England. For Sunday, Philadelphia against Tampa Bay. I'm going with Tampa Bay. San Francisco versus Dallas. I'm going with San Francisco. And then Pittsburgh versus KC. I'm rolling with KC.
Okay, I'm gonna surprise all y'all in a minute. Robert, you got anything?
I'm gonna go and go. Okay, we're gonna do it like this.
We're going with Nick Saban.
Hey, you so dirty. You so low down. You look. Ooh. So I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna say the Bengals, the Bills, the Eagles, the Cowboys. That's for Jay Jones. The Steelers, and the wild card pick, the Cardinals.
The Cardinals. I love the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Sandra, do you have any picks? You might not know it like us guys, so you might just be saying that you want to pick the Super Bowl champion.
I don't have a dog in this race.
Is there any teams from from Texas besides Dallas in there?
Well, I wouldn't go for the Cowboys anyway. I don't like them.
Jay Jones will come on the show now.
I'll always go against them.
Okay, Jay Jones not gonna like that.
Yeah,
I don't mess with
you. You remember CCDC?
Tough titty, I guess, for Jay Jones.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll always go against them.
Okay. So it's my picks.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I'm gonna give y'all when the games are coming on, because evidently y'all didn't download a copy of what I sent y'all. Saturday, you got the playoffs. 4:30. It starts at 4:30 on Saturday. You got the Las Vegas Raiders playing the Cincinnati Bengals. 4:30. Then you got at 8 p.m. You got New England playing at Buffalo at 8 p.m. On Sunday, 1 p.m., Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. Come on, Philadelphia. We don't
They got it.
Tom Brady winning anything. I ain't gonna talk about it. Philadelphia at Tampa Bay, 1 o'clock on Sunday. San Francisco at Dallas, 4:30 on Sunday. Pittsburgh at Kansas City. There go them Chiefs. Y'all hear them? The Chiefs, 8 o'clock on Sunday. Y'all get your popcorn. Be ready. Get your popcorn and your Coke and be ready. Coca-Cola, that is. And on Monday night.
Hey, Teach his own.
First time ever. Monday night, first time ever. A wild card playoff game on a Monday night. First time in the history of the NFL. Arizona Cardinals. How the hell are they in a wild card game? Best team in football in a wild card game. What the hell going on? Arizona Cardinals versus the Los Angeles Rams. That's going to be a hell of a game. They might score 100 points. So y'all be there and make sure y'all got it. I like the Raiders. I like Buffalo. I like Philadelphia. I like Dallas, Kansas City, and Arizona. Y'all heard it. Y'all can play the tape back on Monday night after the game. Yeah, I hate Dallas. But I like Dallas this year to try to get a little farther than what they usually do. So San Francisco ain't like that this year. My wife say KC. She is a KC fan. She like Patrick Mahomes. So
I support that.
All of the Dallas Cowboy fans gonna be on suicide watch after this. Yeah.
They don't really they really don't even need to do the playoff. It's gonna be the Tennessee Titans and the Green Bay Packers for the Super Bowl, so they can forget about all the rest of the game.
Yeah, I thought we said no Coke.
I was like, oh Lord, bless him. Fix it, Lord.
All right.
Yeah.
No. If that's what you think going to the Super Bowl, you
let me put it up. Okay. Hey, let me put my stuff up.
Yeah, we
got a lively debate coming up. This is a lively debate. I really want to do this one last.
Now go ahead.
No, let's do this one last. We're gonna do this one.
Man.
Last. No, okay, let's go ahead then. The NBA GOAT. NBA GOAT. Y'all don't take all day on it. Name the greatest player to ever play. The GOAT is the greatest of all time. That's what it stands for. That's what they call Tom Brady in football. The greatest of all time.
All right. Well, let's look at it like this.
NBA. Is it Michael? Is it Magic? Is it LeBron? Is it Wilt Chamberlain? Is it KD? Who is it?
Well, let's look at it like this, y'all. You know how you get a report card and you have different subjects, right, in school. So when you look at playability, how well they did in the league, how well they did outside the league with investments, businesses, so forth, popularity, merchandise, when you grade all those things, whatever list that is, the number one person that always shows up is who?
Magic Johnson.
No, come on, bro. Jordan.
What?
Magic don't have no logo.
That
logo,
right?
when you see that logo on side, hold on. When you see that logo on side of a shoe, you don't think about no Magic. Come on now. Let's be real.
But
Magic ain't the only logo Magic got, and I'm gonna be quiet about it. Next.
Hey, wait a minute now.
First of all, Magic got a lot of businesses.
RG,
you better tell him, Todd.
RG, this gonna be a long night for me and you. I caught what you say. It's gonna be a long. Mr. Jones, I'm sorry, but I
got a movie theater. Ooh,
cussing. I'm just saying, especially with RG.
He got some restaurants. Ooh,
Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Don't go there.
He ain't even got no logo.
Hey, he don't need
no damn logo.
But again, if we grade it on a report card, you get an F in that area.
Listen,
so come on with it.
Okay. I'm saying Michael Jordan the greatest to me personally.
There you go. See what you
Listen, RG, let us talk, RG. I'm gonna play with your dog.
You want to cuss so bad? Go ahead, cuss.
Hey,
Put them comments up or something.
Hey, I'm gonna say Michael Jordan the all-time period, hands down. And not only that, it's like, you know, Bird and Magic changed the game, and Mike took over and came in and took it to a whole new level. He took it to a level where it was a financial, and you know, he got his company. But y'all don't realize the first person that ever went from basketball to business was Dr. J. Was Dr. J at Pepsi when he joined in with Pepsi. So, period. That's the history. But I say Michael Jordan, and who changed the guard game? Who changed the game? You would never see ever happen again. A 6'9" point guard. A 6'9" point guard, Magic Johnson. If it wasn't for Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, you wouldn't even be in the NBA because it was already drugs and it was folding it. But Magic and Bird, we give them their prop. They saved the NBA, and then Michael Jordan and the rest of them came and moved it on down the line.
Yeah,
RG.
I'm gonna agree with Miss Hall. LeBron for me. Let me tell you the reason why. LeBron, let me tell you now.
All right, go ahead.
The reason why I say LeBron, man, because LeBron gives back to the community. LeBron gives back. I'm talking about got schools, invest, man, and family, man. Don't have no kind of crazy mess going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron is the man, man. You got to give it to him, man. Jordan, I'm Jordan his props, but Jordan is been known kind of, you know, yeah, he got it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People do all this stuff with his shoes and all that. I got all that. But LeBron, man, come on. You can't take it away from him, man. Hey. This is a new generation, man. This is a new thing.
Todd.
Is it?
No. That's a whole Todd. Let me tell you something. I mean, that's a whole new generation. LeBron, I ain't saying LeBron. Listen, let me tell you something. They always say, well, Jordan didn't give back. Yeah, he gave back more than people think he is just because y'all don't in the media. And back then, you ain't had social media. You ain't had Instagram. You ain't had Facebook. So you wouldn't know. All you had, quote, where he ain't. But he have. LeBron got it in this era. They got social media. They got Instagram. They got Facebook. They got all that. Okay? But LeBron had to go to he had to go to 1 team, 2 team, 3 team to win a championship. For me personally, LeBron is probably number 20 on the list if you're talking about all-time greatest player. Well, he ain't no GOAT. He'll go, but he ain't no GOAT.
Bernard, you just made a point for LeBron being the greatest.
How?
He can go from team to team to do it. Michael Jordan kept the same team, damn near, and won 6 championships. But LeBron is moving from team to team with different players and doing it. And you judge a man by what he does in the community. If Michael Jordan ain't doing nothing because Michael Jordan got more money than all of them.
Yes, he is.
He really is. Bernard is right. He really is. You don't see it.
Magic Johnson, okay. Perception unchallenged becomes reality. If Michael Jordan is doing something and nobody don't know about it, who the hell care?
Listen, but here's the thing.
I said no, George. I said when we was growing up. You can Google it now. I said when we was growing up.
There you go.
He got more money now than he had then.
Hey, let me tell you.
What he doing now? LeBron is building schools.
Yeah.
LeBron is giving money away.
Look, it's like Oprah. It's like Oprah, y'all. Oprah doing a lot, but you don't know about everything Oprah doing. Same thing Mike doing. Mike don't need that pat on the back. Mac don't need nobody to pat him on the head.
If you know, we should know.
Mike secure with his.
LeBron is
training his sons. Go buy a championship. You ain't got to go
somewhere, Tanya.
All-star. LeBron brought a championship. He had to leave Cleveland and team up with these all-star players and all that.
Listen,
the NBA is watered down and always be watered down. Back in the day, we were tough. We ain't had to go to this team, that team to win it.
Jordan owned prison. See what the man said. See what Councilman Bright said? He said Jordan owns some prison.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here for
I ain't got to do with that now. I ain't jumping in that
He
water.
invests in prisons.
I'm gonna say this for LeBron. LeBron is training his kids, man. His kids, his son to look bright. So look, he ain't just doing it for himself. This man is teaching his kids the game, teaching them business, putting them, giving them the stool. Come on, man. A father, he's shooting his son like an arrow where he wanted to go.
And LeBron took his whole crew. LeBron took his whole crew. Hey, Bernard, you remember how it was all of us with the cool and the smooth? All of us?
Yeah.
LeBron, it was like 10 of us. It was like 10 of us, the CNS club. LeBron took his whole crew, took them to sent them to college.
Yeah.
Now they all work in his company. They're all executives.
Right. Right.
This is building people up and taking people with
Dude,
you. Michael Jordan.
Right.
Or Michael Jordan was a snow bunny on his own.
But that wasn't the question.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That's who we need.
Reverend Small, we need you.
That's who we need to trade then.
Bumping
We
ground.
need you in the trade.
That was not
Reverend Small, we need you, brother.
We were saying based on the basketball court. Based on the basketball, we ain't talking about whatever. And I'm gonna give LeBron his prop because right now people don't know his son that's playing now. You know what? He is $6.1 million. He got he done made $6.1 million from LeBron bringing him. I give him that, but it's a whole new generation.
That's
now.
powerful.
Okay.
It's a whole new generation. I'm not knocking LeBron, but when you talking about on the basketball court, okay, I knock him. But when you're talking about off there, then hey, I ain't got nothing to say. Todd.
Oh no, not Todd. Hey, at least he ain't targeting me. 5-yard penalty, first down.
But who's benefiting? but you got to look at who's really benefiting their communities, because if you look at the businesses that Magic Johnson has, Johnson has 125 Starbucks. He has 34 Burger Kings. He has these movies. He has the 20. He has all of the 24-hour fitnesses. He has the rights to those. You know,
and the movie theaters.
And the movie
theater.
And what Michael Jordan got? Michael Jordan got sweatshops in China.
Hey,
he
lose the weight.
Fitness. He got a brand new hospital for children in North Carolina.
Thank you.
Trust me, he do got some. He do, man.
Y'all better listen to America.
You're right, Bernard. You are absolutely right. Michael Jordan is the best player to ever lace up.
Right.
But the greatest of all time, I would have to give it to LeBron. Because you got to judge a game by
y'all hurt by that thing, boy. Y'all hurt.
Okay. Who the greatest football running back that ever played?
Man, you better not say.
Jim Brown.
Come on. It's two more.
Jim Brown.
Come on. Greatest football player that ever running back.
No, come on. Oh, Bob, why did you say that H name? Bob, I've been pissed with you.
And then Walter Payton.
I agree with you on that.
No, you got two people ahead of them.
Who?
You got the baddest people that now Sweetness was bad. Walter Payton was bad. But Gail Sears was bad.
Gail Sears.
And y'all see, you don't want to give this man his due because of what he did. O.J. Simpson, ain't nobody ever ran like O.J. Simpson.
Now, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Nobody
he didn't do that.
O.J. Simpson.
He didn't do that. That was a legend.
Honestly, I think OJ
all the way to the white community. That's what he did.
I think that, but I think OJ was dealing with CTE too. I think he had some CTE issues. Because ain't nobody gonna go steal their own stuff. That just don't make sense.
Exactly. And that was a legend.
I'm gonna go steal my own shit. Like,
look
at my $10. Look at my $10.
Pastor Jones, she got you.
I already wrote it down. I'm honest.
I don't know whether she got me or not, but she got you. I don't know what
I got it. I wrote it. I'm gonna send my $10. I ain't gonna do it no more, but I think he did. I think he was dealing with some CTE stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when we look at his brain after he leaves here, we'll see.
Okay.
Who that?
We done spent enough time on that. We gotta go to number 4.
See, Bernard, you done messed me up,
got
man.
15 minutes on the lightning round. We done been on it 30 minutes already. Okay.
I blame Tiffany.
Yeah, I blame Tiffany too, and she not even. Georgia sports teams. The Braves won the World Series. The Georgia Bulldogs won the national championship. What the hell? The Falcons.
They go, $20. There we go.
No. Hell is
$20.
not a cuss word. Hell is not a cuss word. It's allowable.
Hey,
what is
Dr.
the
Betty
Falcons
Jones, I'm
and
gonna let you be the
Hawks-
judge. But
What
whatever,
are the Falcons
Hell is in
and
the
the Hawks
Bible.
gonna do?
it don't matter.
We sell them
So it's
or
the
move
A
them to
word.
a new city. Robert, you can't talk while everybody else talking. Should we sell them or move them to a new city? The Falcons and the Hawks.
Get rid of them.
Now you can go, Robert.
I'm going with Bernard. I don't agree, but go with Bernard.
Hey, you know that old saying when they wasn't winning, they said, "Go Hawks and take the Falcon with you."
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
That's it.
Let it go.
Sandra already made her.
Hey, but you know what? But you know what? Because I stay here in Atlanta, just because the Braves and Georgia won, but you know who get the most fans out of all of them? Black fans is the Atlanta Hawks. They sell out Atlanta Hawks, period. That's it. The Atlanta Hawks, and then the Falcons number 2. All of them is being supported by us.
Mm-hmm.
Us. We get season tickets, everything.
Well, y'all the
Period.
majority there. Y'all
Yeah.
better get them or they'll be moving.
Yeah. Well, the Braves done move out here in Cobb County by me, and they done change everything. Boy, I call myself.
They should be the Cobb Braves now.
Yeah, they should be the Cobb Braves. Yeah.
Okay. Last one is are you excited about basketball and baseball? Baseball is about to start in a couple of days. Basketball is about mid-season right now, with the Golden State Warriors doing what they always do, in the Brooklyn, whatever Brooklyn is now, doing what they're doing, and Kyrie Irving is back, even though he won't take the COVID vaccine. Or do you want football season to start all over again right now?
You know what I want? I want this.
Don't do it.
I want ATR to take it to the next level. That's all I want. Take it to I don't give it. I don't care about none of them.
$30.
I didn't cuss. I'm telling you, I ain't worried about it. I'm talking about us, because I really don't care about.
No, I got you. We raising money.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go to the next level, man, and just do what we got to do financially, support and everything. That's all I'm worried about this 2022. So at the end of the day, the only reason why I watch sports because I got on the Fire Stick. My nephew get to me.
Hey, it is what it is.
Okay. So Todd, will you sell them or move them or keep them?
Man, get them out of here. Get them out of here. They're a disgrace to this state. They're a disgrace to Georgia. I can't stand the Falcons. They are horrible. How you blow a lead like that? How? I mean, come on, let's just be for a professional sport. How you sit back, and you should have seen them, man. I was in the Georgia ports, man. I was working, and I seen all the cranes. They had the Falcons flags just hanging from the cranes, and they had the Falcons in the windows and all kind of stuff. Man, after that loss, you couldn't find a Falcon fan. You couldn't see not one flag. You couldn't see nothing dealing with the Falcons. I call them the Falcons. That's what I call them. I don't even call them the Falcons. I call them
the Falcons. That's so sad.
I believe they did.
The Roosters.
With the way he did, that's when it really went downhill for them. And on top of that, with the Falcons, is, man, they just, I don't know what's wrong with them. They always had an issue. They always had a problem, man. They need to go. We need to get somebody else here. Let semi-pro shine. Come on, let's put the spotlight on semi-pro football. I'm tired of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sandra?
Y'all keep them. I mean, it's a tradition.
No.
I mean, it's a tradition.
Oh Lord have mercy. We got a late.
What else would y'all have to cry about on Sundays?
Yeah. I don't know what she doing, Tiffany. Tiffany, where you at, and why you don't have no camera on?
No, she had a basketball game with her churn.
Yeah, my son had a basketball game today. They 4-1.
Yay!
How many points
Yeah.
did he score?
He got 10. He got 10 tonight.
Okay,
He
I'm gonna
played
tell you, if he don't score 10
8th
points or
grade
more,
and 9th grade. So he played for the middle school and the high school.
okay, if he don't score 10
Yeah, we
points or
got one
more,
more tomorrow.
you can't go to the game the next week if he don't score 10 points or more.
Shoot.
Then his daddy.
You don't know Tiffany, baby. Tiffany be like,
I'll
all
let him know.
right.
Send his daddy. He got it. He can't go. You can't go to the game if he don't score 10 points. So tell you, he got to score 10 points for you to be at every game.
Y'all pray for my kids. My son and my daughter has COVID.
Ooh, Chris or Eric?
Chris.
But that's a topic. It's coming up. It's coming.
Oh yeah, I got.
It's coming in a minute.
My
That's
kids
our
are
first
out.
topic. That's our first topic of the night. This
Wow.
is just the lightning round.
It's tough.
Yeah.
So and nobody. I'm excited about football. I'm ready on foot. I'm ready for football. I don't too much. I don't watch basketball until the playoffs, and I don't watch baseball until the playoffs also. And the Braves or the Yankees or the Dodgers got to be in it. I don't like the Dodgers. I mean the Braves. I mean the Yankees. I don't like the Yankees. But if they're playing Chicago or Boston, I watch them because those are always great games. But I don't watch baseball until the playoffs unless it's a Braves game. I'll watch a Braves games every single night. If I'm available and I'm sitting in front of TV, I'll watch a Braves game every single night. I've been watching them since I was a kid. So I'm excited for only football at this point. I'm not excited about baseball.
Yeah. Hey, you about the only black man to sit there and watch the Braves game all the time. But I'm just
I
saying.
love them. I love the Braves.
Hey, but I like what you said, Drew. I may go and down to the council and see the car braid and move Atlanta braid and put the car braid. I
That's
like
right.
that.
Maybe they'll win
like that.
something. The Cobb County Braves.
Yeah.
Tiffany, you all right, girl?
How's the baby?
No, he's doing good. I'm sorry, my background is super loud. That's why. I'm sorry.
What's that MOB?
Mother of Black Sons.
Okay, Mother of Black Sons. I forgot about that.
It's very similar to what Robert Jordan got here with the Male Dreamers.
Right.
Very similar program. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Robert is doing great things here in this.
I'm talking about the football. So I'm like you. I'm more of a person. My brother's a basketball person, so he's coached basketball, all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna put on my my regular hat. I said, and I've said this for years. You can always hear me say this: the Falcons will not win a championship without a real quarterback. Matt Ryan is good, but he ain't championship good. You see what I'm saying? And the Falcons refuse to realize that.
Yeah. Matt Ryan.
I mean, honestly, we probably would do better to draft. What's the Bryce Young? That's better. I think we would be.
They need to draft Jesus. They are horrible. Let me
they got the talent, but Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan wasn't good when he came out of Boston College. He just wasn't. I don't know what they were thinking, but anyway, they ain't got to do with that. But yeah, I'm on my football, but keep them because now I'm gonna put on my Jay Jones hat. It's about economics, Julius. It's about economics, and that's really what it comes down to. It's an economic engine. Think about it. You got a game. How many restaurants and all that? All these waiters are making money. Hotels making money. So it's an economic driver.
You can't win no win no Super Bowl economic.
I agree, but you got to work for us out there. You see what I'm saying?
Can't put $1 million on that field and talk about you gonna win a Super Bowl. Come on now.
I agree with you now. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, okay, that is it for our lightning round. It wasn't any lightning, it was just a little thunderstorm because y'all took all damn day with it. Okay, those are acceptable words. Hell and damn.
Man, y'all gonna pay y'all $10. Pay your fare.
Those are acceptable words.
Y'all paying them $10 a night. Dr. Jones,
Unless Dr. Jones,
I'm
are those
telling.
acceptable words, hell and damn? Because
I'm telling. Well,
hell
I'm
is
gonna
in
say
the
the A
Bible.
word. It's in the Bible.
Hey,
I believe
like
damn
what Bubba
is too.
said. Bubba
So,
said,
So,
I'm not mentally tough. You right, bro. You are right.
so,
They
that's
paying
right.
that. Don't
hell
worry
and
about
damn. You can say hell and damn.
That's it.
it. See,
Hell
y'all
and damn.
see how they trying to get away with it. Y'all see
Well,
that, right?
we got two
See, that's
judges
all
on
right.
the side.
How you gonna qualify what's right?
We got Pastor Smalls and we got Pastor Jones, Betty Jones. They'll tell you whether hell and damn is acceptable. You can't say those other cuss words. Okay.
Okay, so what's the donkey in the Bible? The donkey is defined as what, y'all?
The who?
The donkey. What's the donkey in the Bible, Todd? It's called what? Start with it.
You know it.
I ain't gonna say it. I already got $10. I ain't got no money like that.
Dr. Tanya, how hard talking about is not.
I agree with Tanya. So y'all paying that $10 a night?
Is it in the Bible? That's what we saying. Anyway,
it's a lot of things in the Bible. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't going there.
Yeah, don't do that. That's a show for Saturday.
I know.
We're gonna get on to our topics of the night. Well, not the topic of the night. Y'all stand by. Y'all tell y'all friends. We coming with all the fire with our topics of the night. What black person would you like to just give away? And where would you like to send them? Or who would you like to give them, trade them off to? And for what? That's the topic of the night. We'll get to that about 8:15 or so. Right now, we got 4 other subjects that we need to touch on. And the first one is the coronavirus is rising. Now, Sandra, where did Sandra go when it was time to talk about Chris having COVID?
Man, guess what? I got 4 of my kids have it right now.
4 of your kids?
I'm right here.
4 of them. Oh, she here? Where's she at?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm right here.
Okay.
4 of your kids have COVID right now.
Yes, man. And
wow.
it's tough because, trying to keep everybody separated and, everybody experiencing different symptoms. You got some that they fine, they walk around good, and you got some that you could tell they out of it. Like and it's sad because you hate to see your kid like that because it's like, man, I'm your father. If anything, put it on me. Let me carry it, not my child.
Right.
Yep.
And, man, there's nothing that you can do. So, keep them hydrated, of course. BioLite, I use BioLite. BioLite is something good. Of course, elderberry, zinc, vitamin, and also too, by being so cold outside, the sun ain't really, being a major factor. But if the sun was bright outside, I make sure that they sit outside. One thing I told them, make sure to keep the airways clear. So breathe in, take deep breaths in, and cough out. They go outside and do that, not in the inside. When I let them go outside, they keep their lungs, sleep on the stomach, so the fluid won't build up and stuff like that. So, that's my main thing that I try to do with, that I'm trying to do with them right now. But it's tough because even with school, even the other ones, they're not been around each other. So the other ones, the other children got to stay home as well. So, it's tough.
So
Let me tell you how real this thing is.
Where do I find it?
Yeah.
I asked my wife. She went to go get it. She got a big bottle of it too. I asked her when I talked to her. I get that.
Oh my God, Sandra, I know that it's at Publix. I know you can get it at Publix.
Oh, well, we don't have Publix over here.
Oh.
So basically like a pharmacy is, I think.
Oh, okay.
But let me be real with y'all. Let me show you something real quick. You see me right now? Fine. Positive for COVID-19 as of today. That's how real and dangerous this is. People don't take this thing seriously. We have to test every week, and I did mine yesterday, got the results back today. But let me tell you what's so scary about it. I'm asymptomatic. I got all 3 vaccines, and y'all better not go tell my daddy because he'll freak out. I don't need him worrying. And I'm serious about that. But you got to be careful because right now, state governors are idiots. Organizations are not thinking. And you got folk in close proximity working with one another who are irresponsible. Look at that championship game the other night. How many masks did you see?
Absolutely.
Luckily enough, I'm 0. I'm responsible enough that when I saw that thing come up on my text message, I was like, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go. But I'm asymptomatic, no issues, fully vaccinated, even with the booster. But the scary thing about it is the places you work, the people you around, you better watch them like a defensive driver because this thing is serious. I am just blessed that even with asthma, I'm not having any major issues, but this thing is real. It's highly contagious. Highly contagious. I've been around maybe one person the whole last 2 weeks outside of work. And God knows where this came from, but you got to be very careful. Very, very careful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Fauci said today that every single person in America will end up catching the this new variant of corona or Marion or what it is or whatever the name of it. Dr. Harrison said, I work with people who do not believe in masks and social distancing. Those are the people that will get it.
Mm-hmm.
And those ones that don't have it, that don't have the shots. I have all three. If they don't have it, and I'm sure that I probably done been, I'm going to be tested again tomorrow or Friday. I tested last week during Kwanzaa. I've never had a positive test, but I've been around so many people. And then 5 people that I was at a meeting with last week have tested positive. So I'm going to get tested this week. I don't have any symptoms. I don't have anything wrong, but I'm going to get tested because I have 5 people that I was at an inauguration of the Pope Wentworth City Council that were there that have tested positive. So I'm going to get tested this week, probably tomorrow or Friday. So get tested. If you have the booster, you have nothing too much to worry about. It's a 91 cent per chance. I saw the numbers. I'm telling you what the numbers say. It's a 91% chance that you will be affected by it harshly if you have the boost. If you have all 2 shots and the booster takes it even higher. If it's a 74% chance downward that you'll be hospitalized if you have all 3 shots. 74% chance likely that you would go to the hospital if you got all 3 shots. So just make sure that whatever you do to do the right thing. And if you don't want to get the shot, don't talk in no damn body's face.
Put on a mask.
Put your mask on and don't talk in nobody's face. If you don't want it, just hold your mask on. Don't subject anybody else to something because you don't believe in it. Just turn your face to them, put your mask on and talk freely. Because, you can talk to me all you want. I got it. I got my 3 shots. So, but you don't know what this other person might not have. You know? And they said the only person that won't have it is a person that's not going into the public and not meeting anybody, because anybody coming into you will probably bring it to you. So that's all I got to say about it.
Yep. And it's
United Airways, 3,000 United Airways employees have it. 3,000.
I believe it. People careless.
So you get on the plane and these people are talking to you and with you every day and touching everything. 3,000 United Airways employees have it. They're saying that the healthcare nurses and workers who are asymptomatic, like Robert is, with no symptoms,
are being asked
to report back to work.
That's dangerous as hell.
Yeah, Sandra, when you said that, my cousin just had that same thing happen to her last Sunday. She tested positive for COVID because they do random COVID tests at the nursing home. And so she was sent home. They called her back the next day, like, well, just because, you're asymptomatic, so, you can still come to work. And my grandma told her, don't go to, you still risking their lives of the residents. But her job wanted her to come back to work, and she worked in a nursing home.
But see, everything is changing day by day. First, they're telling us stay home, stay away from people, but just to suit their needs.
Right.
I feel like.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
Yeah.
And that's what's sad. Capitalism is sad.
Yes. That's
because
exactly what it is.
I feel like we would have been out of this thing a long time ago had we done like a lot of these other countries, shut it down, the whole thing, shut it down, and let's just get through this, let's just get through it. But they wanted to do it halfway. A lot of these countries that are already through this, they did not shut it down halfway. They shut their country down, and yeah, they knew it was going to shock their economy, but they shut it down the entire way. They let it be down for 3-4 months, and now they're all the way through this. But here we are.
If I could comment on that, y'all.
Go ahead.
If I could comment on that, I hear what you're saying, and I agree to a certain extent. And I tell you why. We are built on a different type of economic system, right? I don't think that would work for the United States. The problem is we are so doggone individualistically driven. We want to do things the way we want to do it. Then we got these idiots, and I mean idiots here, want to politicize a doggone piece of cloth, a mask, for God's sakes, that could save people. So you got 3 options. Wash your little nasty hands, put on a mask, or get vaccinated. If you can't do the 2 out of the 3, then you need to figure out what's going on in your head and your spirituality. You can wash your hands and wear a mask. There's nothing wrong with that, because I understand everybody should not be mandated to take a vaccine. But had I taken this home to somebody with Alzheimer's, I would have been highly pissed. Highly pissed. And there are people like you all who are parents and got young children, babies, for God's sakes. And you mean to tell me we can't? Here's the funny part. We can quote script, we can talk about love thy neighbor as thyself, but we can't act it out. Come on with it now. I'm not here for the BS.
Well, they got some stuff now. They got some stuff now, brother. I don't even think they even have a name for it. I don't even think they have anything to test you or to say that you got it. What it is, it's cost. It's cost. It's a lot of mucus. It's a headache, and it just feeling like you just feel horrible. And it is going around, man. It is going around. It is going around rapid. It's not COVID. I mean, I even got tested. I had those symptoms. I got tested. It wasn't flu. It wasn't RSV. It wasn't strep. It wasn't COVID. So I'm like, man, what the world going on? And then I'm thinking I'm the only person that was going through this. Talked to a couple of more people, went on Facebook, seen people talking about it. Hey, man, I had those same symptoms. This going on, but I test negative. So, man, there's some stuff going around, man. And man, it's scary, man. The times we living in right now is scary. I know we ain't supposed to live in fear. God ain't giving us a spirit of fear. But the times we're in right now are really scary, man.
But God has given us a test, and we're failing every last one of them.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about this 2 years ago. And Bernard, I apologize.
No, go ahead.
God has tested us for 2 years, and we still can't get it right. Think about that.
True.
I'm be honest with you. It's like me. I'm very confused, to be honest, because I had a friend, got all 3 of the shots, got the booster shot, healthy as I don't know what, and passed away. And so my uncle, I done had 3 people already that passed away less than a week and a half. And it's tough. And it's like, I had it when it first came out, probably maybe late in January. I thought it was a cold, but at the end of the day, I got through all that. But I was reading something on with this new one. This young lady, she woke up and her throat was sore. She said her throat was sore. And she thought, okay, well, I'm all right, her throat was sore. And so her daughter woke up and her throat was sore. And so when they came back and they got it tested, they was positive. So the new one, signs are totally different. You don't have to have a headache. You don't have to do this. It's if you got a sore throat or whatever, basically they say go get tested, because this new one is totally different than
a hell of a subject coming up.
the other one. So, It's crazy, man. And you know what?
Your voice, you can't even talk.
Right. It's scary. My question to y'all is this here. Todd got 4 kids, is sick. Sonya got 2. So do y'all think that they need to just shut the schools down?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to pick my 6-year-old up today because he had a fever, and earlier this week I had to pick my 12-year-old up because he had a fever. The schools because he had a cough and a headache, and so the schools in Clark County, even if you show, even if you're coughing, like, don't even come to school. So I honestly think that they should close schools because it's affecting our children.
Yeah, and it's disrupting their learning anyway, because here it is. My son, well, he missed a week out of school because my mom passed away right after Christmas, so we were out last week, and then here he went to school this week, and he went to school Monday, and then Monday evening he came home and wasn't feeling good. So he exposed whoever to the virus, and then we find out Tuesday he has the virus.
Yeah, it's a lot of people going around, and I'm telling you right now, and this is a fact. This is true fact. It's a lot of people going around that is positive, but they going to work anyway, and they going out, they're just not saying nothing. And I know a couple of people doing it. They're just not saying. They're going in. They will say, you know what? Okay, whatever, and keep going. And that's the problem. A lot of people that know they're positive, they going anyway. They sending. I don't know if y'all heard where this woman was riding and put her son or whatever in the trunk. So he don't have to. I don't know. So he don't have to catch it, or he had it or whatever. It's crazy.
People are irresponsible as all get out, and that's
she put her son in the trunk.
Yeah, she put her son in the trunk. Yeah.
She should go to jail for that.
Yeah. And they had a debate about it on,
he could have got carbon monoxide poisoning and died.
Yeah.
Wrong color.
Yeah. There you go, Bernard. Right. There you go.
You put the words out my mouth, Bernard. Wrong color.
Yeah. Right color. Yeah.
Right. She's right color. You right color.
She put her son in the trunk and drove him around.
Yes. And then in Palo Alto, California.
Palo Alto.
Whatever. They're asking, this is how it's interfering with the kids' education, because they're asking the parents now to come in and teach the class.
Well, Sandra, I'm gonna give it's a bunch of loonies out there. One of the loonies is running against my wife. She wants all the kids to go to school. Yeah, I went there. Because if you want these kids to go to school, then you don't care about their lives. You care only about you being able to do what you want to do because the kids are being babysitted by the students, by the teachers. That's not right. And
I agree.
They're watching, and yes, that's what I call her. She's a damn loony. But the thing is, this is what I'm gonna give y'all a solution to it, you crazy loonies. This is your solution. You lunatics out there that want to send these kids to school, like school is so damn important to them living. School is not that damn important to them living.
Amen.
So I'm going to give you a solution. Why don't y'all get a group together? A group of maybe 30 or 40 y'all lunatics. And each one of y'all take a date. And y'all keep everybody's kids. Because they don't care about them going to school. They just want a babysitter. So put all your kids with Sheila this day. And Sheila could do 4 hours, and then somebody else could do 4 hours.
Yeah, because see, it all goes back to capitalism.
Thank you. And Chandra, if I may add to your thing, it's what Cecilia said here. Somebody broke it down to me yesterday. In that, what the real issue is, Republicans, and I'm gonna call y'all out. Republicans ought to be ashamed of themselves. Y'all are more concerned about a piece of money than you are about people's lives. Where I am, and I'm not speaking for everybody, but you would much rather feel a bottom line than care about this young person, A, getting sick and potentially dying, and then taking it to their grandmama or parents and potentially creating a problem. I'll give you a great example. In Savannah, I had a cousin test positive. You know, she got it from a daggone daycare. What is wrong with folks?
Hey,
We are failing God's test around a piece of money. Are
hey,
we serious right now?
you know what? And I'm gonna tell you this here too. Let me tell you. Honestly, I know what y'all saying about, you got people who go around, and I say it too. You got people who go around and know they're positive and getting around other people and everything like that. But you got to realize too, this here is that this virus is in the air. You can go to the gas station, take the gas and put it in the and use that somebody who already done used it, and then you come behind them and use it, and then do it. It's in the air, so you can catch it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
And that's me personally. When I caught, I had a little cold because I was traveling and all that, but it is crazy. Everybody's body is different, but my main concern is these kids. If you don't want to close down this country or whatever, at least close down the kids. Like we had this person on there, I believe, Jules, maybe about a couple months ago, where he said he's taking all his kids out and then he gonna homeschool them. Period.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, because when you say something crazy like if send the kids to school, and if they catch the virus and die, we'll just celebrate that child and move on.
That's sick. That's absolutely sick and horrible.
And y'all find ways to
ridiculous
get it better, to make it better.
But you know what though? The reason why they don't care, and I'm about to go there, Julius. The reason they don't care because this disproportionately affects Black and brown communities, and they never cared about it. And Bernard, you're gonna love this because I believe this. You don't care about our communities in the first place. This is why you create a lot of these viruses, and we're gonna go there. I have a problem with that. You see, when you live in Harrison Woods, or when you go to Country Day, you don't have these issues. But when you gotta sit there and send these kids to public schools, like our Black and brown children go, that's why y'all don't care, because you're getting your pockets filled. That's the problem. That's the main problem right now. It is what it is.
A bunch of them just don't believe in the vaccine, Robert. But Trump, and a bunch of them are Trump followers. But Trump believes in it because he took in all three, and he get tested every Monday. Every day he wakes up, or every Monday or something like that, he gets tested. They're followers of his, but now he's saying on the world news tonight, take the vaccine, stop being gutless. DeSantis fainted this week. The Florida governor, governor of Florida, fainted because
2024.
Yeah. So he's not. He keeps saying that he's had the necessary shot, but he isn't saying that he had the COVID shot.
You know what makes me angry about that? They made, who ran against him? Who was his opponent? The black guy that got caught with it. They made more of a deal about that man's sexual life than they do about somebody's health. That's how messed up it is. And the only reason they did that because that was a black male. And we sat there and we bought into the bullshit.
Hey, Robert, but it wouldn't be so bad. What my boy name was down in Florida?
Andrew Gilliam. We bought more, and I'm going to pay the $30 for this. We bought more to that bullshit than we do for DeSantis. We got to stop doing stuff like that.
And you know so bad with him if they didn't have all these pictures in account of everything.
But it's okay for him to do that. But DeSantis can go around here and kill all these kids and kill the people in Florida. But we let that go. Come on with it, man.
Yeah. And the only reason why Trump's saying what he's saying, because 2024 is coming up. 2024. Exactly. That's it.
And he wants to appear to be a sane individual.
Yeah.
Well, Trump is really a Democrat anyway, but he just acted like a Republican because he said Republicans are the stupidest people in the world.
They are.
He said they are. He said, so if I ever ran for president, he said that 10 years ago. If I ever ran for president, I would run as a Republican because they're gullible and stupid.
Yeah.
And they still voted for him.
Yeah.
So you are gullible and stupid if you're a Republican and you're watching this.
Yeah.
But he's over their party. He's over
Yeah.
their party. And let me tell you right now, and I know it's on down the line, 2022, there's some key races going on, boy. So hey, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch
talk
out.
About that in a minute also.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute also. But y'all be careful. Hospitals are full.
Right.
Not many deaths, but the conditions that and the issues that people are facing health-wise are kind of harsh. So y'all be careful with who you talk to. Wear your mask if you got to talk to them. When I go to the gas station, I got rubber gloves in my car. I got a glove box full of them, and I use a glove. So be careful with what you touch. You can't get away from all of it because you go in the store, you open the door. You go into a bathroom somewhere where you have Walmart. Well, not Walmart, but any other place you got to open the door in the restaurant. So be careful of what you touch. The glasses that you touch when you drink in a glass in a restaurant. You have to be careful. You can't get away from it. Like Fauci said, he said this coronavirus is the most contagious he's ever seen, and that mostly everybody in America or the world will catch this. So be careful. And just I would say get your shot.
You know what? So what's so bad about this? What's so bad about this is that they're telling us, be careful, get the shot. You know, everybody in America gonna catch this and this and that and this and that. But nobody ever said or nothing like this. What's the solution moving forward? Can we live our life like this here for the rest of our life? That's a good question.
You're right. You know what though? And we were talking about this down. Forgot who I was talking to. I don't know who it was I was talking to, but for every ailment that you get, they have a cure for it almost, except cancer. I'm talking about every short-term illness.
Right.
And you go to the hospital for me. Oh, I know it was Councilman Barbie. We were talking today, and he said, "Where's the shot or the pill for coronavirus after you catch it?" They usually give you something for a headache. They give you something for the flu. They give you something for whatever your ailment is. But where's the shot or a pill for this after you catch it if you don't already have it? Even if you have it, even if you've already taken the 3 shots.
They just came out with 2.
No. That's to prevent it.
No,
You're talking about afterward.
That's no. Those are the two pills that Pfizer came out with one, and then the other one came. I don't know who came out with the other one, but these 2 are after you catch it. They said that they would hope that you would get vaccinated, but if you catch it, they have these corona pills. Look it up.
Okay, well then that's what everybody needs to be taking, the corona pills, but they're not prescribing it to anybody because he asked the doctor and he asked the nurse, and they said,
I think Biden
they told him isolation was the only cure for him since he already had his 3 shots.
That's what me today.
Because
I was like, I don't get antibiotics.
5 days.
What they gave you, Robert?
Nothing. I even called my doctor. I said,
isolation.
I have a specialist and a primary. I said, ain't no antibiotics? Nope. Just ride it out. To me, ride it out.
Yeah.
Ride it out.
And isn't isolation now 5 days?
5 days.
And that's the scary part. Let me tell you what they told me. This is an organization I'm attached to. So in 5 days, I can go back amongst people and I don't have to test for another 90 days. It's crazy. The responsible person me said, I ain't going back around nobody till I test negative. So I'm going to
exactly.
Then I'm still going to wait out 5 days. Yeah. Like, it's just so weird how people just take this carelessly.
Yeah. My niece had it. My niece caught it. My niece had it on Sunday. She got positive on Sunday, right? Okay. She went back Friday and did a test, and it came back negative. So they say 5 days. Some say 14. I don't know, man. It's just like
you gotta be responsible.
It's just like sucking the wrong toes. You don't know what the hell you're gonna
do. You know what, Bernard? You might get a toe jam, you might get a clean foot. You don't know.
Okay.
You might get a fungus.
We're trying to find out because we got friends that have
Hallelujah.
it. And me and Barbara was just in conversation. We said, well, where's the pill for people who got it, who didn't have the shot, and now they can cure themselves? They got you have a shot for everything else. If they're saying that this is not as bad as the first shot, where is the pills or the shots to cure this?
Okay,
they got something. Believe me, but it won't come out till next year. See, this is a pharmaceutical thing. And I hope they don't kill me for saying this, but this is a pharmaceutical thing.
I'm reading it right now. They said it's about 6 months away because it has been approved. Merck and Pfizer, both of them have been approved, but it's still about 6 months away from being on the shelves.
Okay. Yeah, let's go and promote the fear. Let's go ahead and let a few more people die. Then throw some kids in there. Let them die too. Then we'll release the pill. Then we'll put stipulations on the pill. Then everybody can't have the pill.
It's just like marijuana. Ain't gonna be no pill till they kids start dying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we got to move on. Police shootings on the rise.
There's
some crazy stuff going on in this country. We got to our last 25 minutes will be to our trades. We're going to give a lot of attention to our trades. I hope y'all got them right. I hope y'all are ready for our trades. We got some trades. I'm going to give mine first. Then y'all can follow with y'all. Y'all need to follow what I'm doing so it can be done properly, okay? Police shootings on the rise. We're only going to take 5 minutes with these, 3 or 4 minutes with these subjects.
You know what?
Go ahead. Is trigger happy officers, scary officers, or what? Why are they shooting people more often these days? It's worse than what it was when they were just killing black guys. They're killing every damn body now.
We're just hearing about it more often because social media.
Yeah.
And 24-hour news.
Yeah.
That's all.
You're right.
It got a lot to do with it, man. I have respect for law enforcement. My family, my dad is law enforcement. But you now, man, if you look at it, you'll see all kind of young rookies. They're talking about looking like they just graduated from high school, look like babies themselves. You know, how is it for me right now? I'm going to school to get me a 4-year degree. I'm going to school for Christian leadership to get my bachelor's in Christian leadership. Our officers should go through some type of same training like me. 4 years. Yeah. Quit putting them in the academy for 8 weeks or 9 weeks and putting them on the street. A lot of them don't know what the street is, so they're already in fear. So when you take them and you put them, let's just say you take them over there for Barrows, over there for 41st, and he a rookie, man, he ready to pull that gun out because he's scared.
Yeah.
You need some diversity training, and diversity should be 8 weeks in itself.
Yes, sir. If not longer.
Yeah.
I've said this a long time ago. In the city of Savannah, I wrote a plan for them, but I guess, Kesha Lance Bottoms did one thing right. She created a diversity officer. Every city needs a chief diversity officer because every officer is not culturally competent. Harrison Davis is on here. He'll agree with me. If you got culturally incompetent people out there, they do not understand cultural norms. Specifically, they do not understand African American community norms. Thus, you got issues like you have seen so many times.
Yeah. You know what? I agree with both of what y'all just said. You can get all the training in the world, but when you scared. The first thing you thinking about is protecting yourself. And one thing about it, you got some bad policemen, you got some bad citizen, everything like that. But when it come down to you against me, they want to come home too. You got to realize they are human beings just like us. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But if you scared and you know, hey, something bad about to happen, it's gonna go up. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. It's no different than you riding down 75 South in Atlanta traffic. It's scary every day because it's packed, and you got these fools riding around on these motorcycles going in and out traffic. Eventually, once you get further down, you will see them on the side of the road at the end of the day.
Well, a lot of people are just shooting people now. This ain't just the police. You got an off-duty police officer killed a black guy. He said the guy jumped on his car, but there's no evidence of it. The monitors in his car don't indicate that the guy jumped on his car. So why he shot and killed a guy, I have no idea. You got the state trooper rushing to a scene in North Carolina. I think it was North Carolina also.
North Carolina.
Yeah, where he rushed into the scene because him and his brother, they're on the same watch. And his brother stops a guy on a motorcycle. And he rushed into the scene to back his brother up.
Yeah.
When he get there, he lose control of the car, hit his brother and the motorcyclist who his brother stopped, killing both of them.
Kill him. Yeah.
And then you got the guy next door where he killed the white guy killed this black neighbor.
Yeah.
It's just out of control with people with these guns and they shooting first. It's more than road rage.
Yeah.
I guess we got to come up with a name with it, Professor Bryant. We got to come up with a name for it. It's more than just road rage now.
Everybody's crazy with guns. I think everybody is just on edge. Everybody is just, everybody's on edge. Everybody's the racial thing, the COVID thing, the unvaccinated, vaccinated thing. It's just everybody has a reason to be on edge. And it doesn't help the fact that now you can carry a concealed weapon without having licenses. And that's just crazy as well, because you got lunatics already with badges that have guns. Now we have civilian lunatics that doesn't have to be licensed with them. So it's going to get a lot worse than before it gets better.
Yeah. And that's a great segue. Paul, let me tell you something about the holistic being. Your physical, your mental, and your emotional health are all equal. And if we don't start attending the mental health issues really, really soon,
absolutely.
And I'm going to give a personal story. I told some of y'all this. People go through trauma. That's real. And so I'll give you my personal story. When I went back to caretake, I didn't realize I was in a deep depression to the point where I was prescribed medication for that, which I did with my own person. But if you don't take that serious, mental health impacts all of us. And a lot of us, I ain't crazy. It ain't about being crazy. It's about realizing that you go through shit in life, and I'll pay you $20 for that you cannot digest unless you realize that this is something I'm going through and I need help to unpack that. That's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stop trying to talk about
by just saying doo-doo. But anyway, Pastor Jones, he owed $20.
I'll pay that 20 because I want people to realize how serious that is.
Yeah.
Mental health is not something that, I ain't crazy. No, it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's much deeper than that.
Right.
And it doesn't help that the news is constantly promoting fear.
Yeah.
Every hour.
We have a mental health show coming on. Robert, you want to tell them about it?
No, go for it. Because Bernard, he's the man of the plan now. I don't know why he's trying to play with me.
2 therapists and a mic. They'll be on Thursday starting tomorrow at 7:30. 2 therapists and a mic. We have 2 doctors out of Atlanta, Dr. Aisha Richardson and Dr. Harrison Davis, 2 certified therapists out of Atlanta. And they have a show starting on this platform tomorrow, 2 therapists and a microphone. So y'all tune in 7:30. If you know anybody with these issues that need help, the Black community, one thing about us, we don't like to seek help. We think that we can solve our own problems, but we need help sometimes.
Amen.
And, y'all tune into the show, call in, talk to them, see what needs addressing in your particular situation, and maybe they can help you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's ours tomorrow at 7:30. we need to get on to Alderwoman Kesha Gibson Carter is a no-show. I'm going to get her for that. She was supposed to be here to tell
Be
y'all
careful.
about her show coming up Monday. Coming up, she didn't broadcast yesterday because of the national championship game, and that's understandable. So we got 35 minutes. So
35.
and our last subject is going to be real tough. So we're going to go to our next to the last subject right now, since Alderwoman Kesha Gibson Carter didn't show. Now, I hope she's watching and sharing. But and anybody else out there, call her and tell her she needs to tune in. If
Major
she is
prep
watching.
for
Yeah.
But Biden came to Georgia. Lord have mercy.
Thank you, Kesha Gibson Carter. I appreciate it. See, Georgia was right. Georgia was right.
Exactly.
Julius,
Not in the link.
I think Julius hating on the women tonight. Tanya,
send her the links now, Jewel.
I don't know
Send her
whether
the
she want
link.
to come on now.
Send her the
I'm gonna
link.
send it to her, but I don't know whether she want to come on now because we finna go to some stuff.
Send her the link.
We finna give away some Negroes.
Send her the
You ain't
link.
gotta do my AKA sister like that. You ain't gotta do it like that.
Hey, you might as well get the link.
He got something against the AKAs, I think, but
Exactly. And J15 coming up. Yeah.
It's a serious matter, Julius. It's a serious matter.
Biden and the Democrats and all that. I'm gonna be honest, man. They got some serious issues that they need to address.
Exactly.
Because, man, I'm telling you right now, and I am crazy enough to believe that if they don't get it straightened out between now and 2024, first term, last term.
Exactly. And
period. Because what they have did to our black community, all these fake lies and lies and lies, you would not see a turnout like you had in 20. You would not see a turnout in 2022 or 2024 from the young black folks, from the older black folks. Serious at the end of the day. And I'm passionate about it. I'm so tired of people always talking political correct. Say what's on your mind. Tell the truth. Say what you really feel. And what I really feel is I am highly, highly disappointed in these people, Democrat, right now. I don't care about Republican. At the end of the day, y'all say, oh, we need to turn Georgia back to red, blue. I don't care. They could be purple. I don't really, at the end of the day. But we are in serious trouble right now. So if he ain't coming to Georgia to say what he planning to change, he don't need to come. He need to stay right there in Washington, D.C. and call him JoJo.
Yeah, I'm dropping the ball.
I think Stacey was protesting him, and I think Black Voters Matter, which is a big organization in the country now, they were boycotting him also because they say it's just lip service, and we need to find out.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
She did the right thing.
We got the good alderwoman at that has joined us, but I don't think she.
Can I say this real quick, y'all? As you bring the alderwoman on, I agree. I hear what you're saying, so I don't want to make anybody feel like what you're saying is not valued. What I need us to do as a community is to offer solutions, right? So what the problem is right now with Biden is your guy in West Virginia. I mean, honestly, what I think is going to happen, I think your girl Kamala's going to end up in the Supreme Court, and I think Buttigieg is going to be the VP nominee. And I don't like it, but I think that's going to be the change that happens. But we got to start offering solutions and quit being whiners and protesting and sit up at the table.
Wait a minute.
We do whine. Why protest?
You talk about, you always
what
say
solution Stacey offer? What does Stacey offer? Not a damn thing. $30. Stacey ain't offer nothing.
I am so tired of you telling us we whining.
You are whining.
We already come up with a solution. They just don't take the solution we come up with. I'm telling you, we whining. I don't want to hear all that. It's a prime example of political correct BS.
It's not political correct. We talk about all this crime, all the crime, all the crime.
We
Then
got people.
solve it.
Listen, we got people already giving you solution. Everybody in the black community now. Why?
Name one.
I'm so tired of hearing you.
Name me one.
Give me
one solution.
Give you a solution.
Give me one.
With it.
Give me one.
I don't want to hear all that whining.
First of all,
well, we'll get to that next.
if they would have gotten
Bernard,
rid,
you're right.
if they would have gotten rid of the filibuster, if they would have
But he
gotten rid
can't
of,
do that, Chandra. How
Why?
can a president of the United States? See, that's another thing. People need to understand. I'm not advocating for Biden. I'm not. What I'm saying is learn how this stuff is done.
No,
I know
he couldn't do it, but what I'm saying is if you can't get a cohesive team the way Trump did, then you might as well pack your doggone balls and go ahead back to your
again. Name one cohesive team Trump put together.
Anything accomplished?
What? Name me one team that was cohesive under Trump.
Huh?
Right.
That's our problem, right?
Did you say?
No, I mean y'all are making these statements and they're absolutely empty. Name one cohesive team Trump had. No, y'all are making these dumbass false claims. Stop doing that. There are. Y'all making zero sense.
The Republicans were able to pass all kind of stuff up under Trump. Now, did they do any policy stuff? Hell no, because Trump was he was a sideshow.
So he's a sideshow that created what?
He was just a sideshow. He was not a good manager. But
he created camaraderie? You're not making sense right now.
Had he been a good manager, they could have passed all kind of stuff, because the one thing about the Republicans, they stuck together. That's what they do.
That's right. They did now.
Yeah.
They did.
You know,
hi, all the women together, Carter. Great to have you.
If Biden could get the Democrats to stick together the way the Republicans stick together, we could do a lot more.
So the Republicans stuck together under a corrupt system that they had camaraderie under that nothing got done with. I'm lost.
Listen. Let me tell you right now. Hey, what RJ said earlier about we whining, and the whole Democrat and RJ, that's what they're saying, we whining. Do your damn job and we'll stop whining. Take our advice and take our solution and start throwing it under the rug, then we'll be okay. Period. At the end of the day, stop giving fake news, fake speeches just because you want to get in office. At the end of the day, and when you get in office, you don't do nothing, not a thing.
Absolutely.
Not a thing.
Okay, well, Stacey didn't show up, and it was her number one advocacy thing. Topic was voter rights, and that's what Biden came in to talk about. And Stacey still didn't show up because Stacey is backed by Black Voters Matter, and but we got to see what the deal is. We want Biden to start being more
walking like he talking.
He has to be.
We want to be more like
with our
people that he didn't do
with things concerning our community, our issues. So, Alderwoman Carter, are you there?
Hello, Savannah, and hello, ATR.
Hello.
How are you all tonight?
Good.
Well, listen, it's
Good.
a pleasure
Awesome.
to be with you. We thank you for anchoring our community where the news is concerned. Shows that are hosted by ATR, like Better Savannah, shows like ATR and Better Savannah, and the Rabble and Candidly Kesha, and For Us, By Us, by Alderwoman Alicia Miller Blakely. When I think about 2021, I think about these outlets being the biggest difference makers in terms of how news has been framed. We appreciate all the topics and issues you all have raised here tonight. It's very important. And what I appreciate most is that you are able to dial it back in a way in which you are framing a narrative that everyday people understand, because there is a deliberate intent to keep our electorate ignorant. where these issues are concerned. And so at the end of the day, no one is going to please all of the people all of the time. Republicans have issues, Democrats have issues, Black people have issues, white people have issues, others have issues. But we are all Americans. We all want the same thing. When it comes to our local municipality, Democrat and Republican really should not matter. We do not relegate our property taxes, our health and safety, our roads, and our waterways. None of that is relegated to Democrat or Republican, because at the end of the day, we all want to live in a community of harmony and a community that is free of the criminal element. And so with that said, I was coming on tonight, Mr. Hall, per your introduction and invitation, basically to invite your viewers to tune in on Monday as you and John McMasters and Pastor Leonard Small and Chuck Fagan will be my guests as we go through the top 10 to 20 of the greatest issues of 2021, accomplishments, successes, failures, and missed opportunities. And so for me, as your Alderwoman at large, the biggest issues of 2021 were the fairground, which is still a really huge issue right now. It's quite dynamic, lots of moving parts. And we're asking not only the 5th District, but we're asking all of Savannah to keep your eye on that project and the movement that's taking place. In addition, we have top on our list. For me, nothing is more important, only second to crime, as the weeping time. The vote on our council by the majority was the biggest, most egregious offense to our race, to our culture, when we did not vote to preserve that land. And then, of course, we have crime. Consistently, since we have been in office, we have eclipsed the number of homicides of the previous year. We are now rivaling numbers of aggravated assault in comparison to Atlanta, Georgia. And that's not good for Savannah. And then, of course, we, the majority on council, voted to keep the millage rate the same, which essentially was a vote to increase the property taxes of our citizens. Everyone's property value in the city of Savannah went up. Therefore, your taxes increased as well. And so we are continuously concerned about those issues and those pieces, and wanting to do what the electorate voted for in 2019, and that was to not do business as usual, and they were opposed to status quo politics. And so with that, I want to say blessings to all of us for making it over to 2022. We're looking for a great year, a year hopefully where I'm not in the headlines for sensationalism. You know, I could think of a thousand things outside of allegedly calling somebody a racist and cursing. I think the citizens should be more concerned about the misappropriation of $83,000 for the mayor's renovations to his office, and the abuse of personnel from our police department fetching lunches and running personal errands. And so we want to have our citizenry not major in the minor things as they follow up mainstream media, but plug into ATR, Better Savannah, For Us, By Us, Candidly Kesha, and the other shows hosted by ATR, and watch us together change the narrative in Savannah. Thank you.
We thank you for for joining us. We thank you for that public service announcement. Mm-hmm. And y'all tune in Monday, 7:30, to hear the good Alderwoman. I'll be a guest, Pastor Leonard Smalls, and Better Savannah's John McMasters. I don't know whether Chuck will be there or not, but we'll be there talking about how the media that we have formed is relevant and how we are changing the narrative through social media, our social media platforms. So we thank you, Alderwoman Kesha Gibson Carter, for standing on. I think you might want to leave now because it feels to get a little nasty.
Well, you know, and I do want to say, in as much as we're changing the news, what you all are doing is not just changing the news, but you're forcing the hands of those in power. Because when you bring up an issue, when you raise an issue, and when you rail against it, oftentimes action has to take place. And so, in as much as people are saying that there's so much bickering, local politics is not unlike politics in DC. I mean, this is the world we're in. It's just that the people who represent politics of the day get held to a higher standard, which is not fair, but it's okay. We'll take it. But we have accomplished some things. I'm most proud of the fact that we were able to increase the resources to our Little League football teams and our cheerleaders. Never in the history of Savannah, Georgia, have we been able to allocate as much resource to our local teams. And I want to give a shout out to the leaders of that effort, Mr. Todd Rhodes, Mr. Jay Jones, Miss Antonice Martin, and Coach C and Coach Gibson for taking the charge and leading the way. And they are a perfect example of what it looks like to mobilize, to organize, to submit a proposal to the city, to the leadership, and just have a champion to pitch it. And that's essentially what I did. And we were successful in that. And so we're grateful to Mr. Melder and his leadership in that regard. Over $1 million over the next year will be dedicated to our Little League football teams. And then never in the history has every single nonprofit organization who competed and applied for funding through our Community Services Fund got every dime that they asked for. And that was through our pushing, our pressing. And it doesn't sound good when we're fussing. It doesn't sound good when we are perceived to be fighting, but it's necessary to get the things that we have gotten done to date. And then, of course, we are continuously working on cleaning up our community. There's the two elements that are rampant in our community is crime and the amount of litter that's going on in our city. So we're continuing to tackle some of these big issues, but we have a long way to go. We need strong leadership to hit us over the top. So let's look for some exciting things in the next months to come. And we're ready for the challenge.
All right. And we really appreciate you stepping in. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate you sharing. And we'll be there on Monday night. Y'all tune in Monday night, 7:30. The Good Alderwoman. And we'll have some esteemed guests on, myself included. And we will be talking what we need to do in this community to make things happen and to make a difference.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
I had a question.
What?
Okay, it's got to be quick because we only got 15 minutes to do.
I got a question for Miss Carter. Why
she gone?
Why she so scared to let me come on her show?
Let me see if she's still there.
I'm here. I'm not afraid, sir. You're welcome to come on.
No, come on. Jamala said y'all scared. I mean, just invite me one time.
Well,
she said you
listen. Mr. Hall knows that the show is like I do not like doing the show. It's not me. I do it because it's necessary and because I was pushed to be more visible and vocal in the community because the media was not being nice to me. But I do struggle with content because I don't want to come on and just be a talking head. So if ever you have a pressing issue and you want to speak to my people, you have an open invitation, sir. You can come on anytime.
Okay, I appreciate it because I got a lot of issues. I got one right now tonight with RG.
Well, hold on, let me talk to Ms.
I'm
Jones.
gonna leave. Mr. Hall is telling me to leave, so I'm gonna leave now.
Okay, stay
Dr.
tuned.
Jones.
You're gonna love the
Dr.
last
Jones.
part.
Hold on, y'all. This is real serious to me. You know, District 5, we don't play over here. Dr. Jones, I need to get with you and Ms. Pat. I'm RG Bryant. This is my email, rgbryant3@gmail.com. I will put it in the comments. Let's talk because this concerns me right here. We're not gonna this goes out to all the folk and city leaders in Savannah. Don't come over there playing with District 5 because we got the fire for you. So don't come playing with us. Because I don't y'all been trying to handle my people. But as long as I'm breathing, you won't get back. We're not having that mess.
Okay,
so
we're gonna make that the show for next week. Right now, we gotta get to our last topic. Our last topic of tonight. The topic of the night. Y'all know what that is?
Race.
What black person
trade
would you trade away? and where would you trade them to? I'm gonna go first.
I'm gonna trade Bernard.
First one. I'm only gonna do one. I got two, and then I'm gonna let y'all do y'all.
You know I love him.
Y'all had this assignment all day. It didn't take but 3 minutes to do it. All you have to do is do it. So here it is. I am going to present the first trade to the President of the United States. Mr. President, we, the people of the Black delegation, would like to trade Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas to the racist KKK part of the white community for one slice of cold, moldy pizza, 2 chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate chips, and a glass of sour goat milk, and one night stay at the Alamo Plaza in Savannah, Georgia.
You're so stupid.
That's what we trade Clarence Thomas for.
Hey, all right. Hey.
And this is Clarence Thomas, in case nobody don't know who Clarence Thomas is. That's Clarence Thomas up in the top part of it. And we're going to put him right there also. That's Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. This is who I'm trading. Okay, next.
All right.
Who it is.
Hey, I'm next. Hey.
Who you
Mr.
trading?
President, we are the people of the Black delegation would like to trade Van Johnson to
I'm out.
to the white community of Savannah, Georgia, and I don't want nothing in return. Just keep him there. Hey,
You don't want nothing?
I don't want nothing in return, and then I'm gonna throw Herschel Walker along with him. Y'all can
I'm
have
with
them. Hey, they are free.
Goodbye.
They are
Todd,
free.
black.
I don't want nothing in return.
Black out, Todd.
Okay.
It's
don't
your cam
want
button,
nothing in
cuz.
return.
It's the button, cuz. It's your cam button.
Van Johnson.
There you go.
Can you leave? Be quiet.
I'm trying to help my brother out.
Nobody can hear if you talking. Okay. Next,
Oh, Jesus.
anybody got any trades? Sandra, you
Cecilia
got,
got something.
Please
Cecilia
tell me
got
who the
something.
trade is first.
He said for his service dog.
Cecilia said, I will trade Van Johnson for my service dog for mayor. All right.
I think I'd trade
Tell me who it is first.
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens.
Oh,
Okay, Sandra
No,
is
that's-
trading no, that's Omarosa.
That's
You want
Omarosa.
Candace Owens.
I trade Candace. No, that's not
No,
her
that's
either.
Stacey.
that's
Where
Stacey.
is Candace?
You
I'll
must
have
not
her
Over
have
there
her.
with Bernard giving out them toes.
Hey. She ain't over here. Shorty over
I
here.
have a
She
picture
ain't
of
over
Candace.
here.
Well, everybody knows who she is.
Yeah.
I would trade her, and I'd bring over Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Well,
Justin
he's already
Bieber.
over here. He got all our doggone music. Shoot.
True. That's true.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's your trade, and that's who you want.
Hey.
So that's who you want on. Then
Yeah.
that's who we got to ask the president, will he make that trade for
Yeah.
us?
That's
I
it.
don't know what happened to Candace Owens' picture because I had it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know
That
what happened
ugly
to
heifer.
Candace Owens. I had Candace Owens. That was Stacey Dash and Omarosa. I don't know what happened to Candace Owens' picture. We didn't download. But anyway. Next. Robert, you got one?
Yeah. If you follow my
Who you
Twitter,
trade?
you know everything over the story. You would know that me and Vernon Jones aren't the best of friends, but you gotta follow my Twitter to get there. So
Oh,
Vernon
my God.
Jones, here's my foot up your BBB, whatever you want to call it, A whatever.
You want Vernon Jones?
So-
This Vernon Jones?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
tune
You
in
good with
Negro colored person Vernon Jones. I can't say the other word because I'm already up to $30 and I ain't got that money. So Todd got my tab. But Vernon Jones, you gotta go, cuz. And we gonna give you over to Kemp's conditions. whatever that is. Hey, that ain't no cuss word. But what I want in return is a Tesla, a 12-pack of ginger ale, a lifetime supply, a hand sanitizer, and a partridge in a pear tree.
He is not worth that much. He is not. The president already has texted you and said, no, sir.
Hold on.
Vernon Jones is not worth that much.
He's
Let
not
me
giving
email.
you a
Let
test.
me email God. Hold on, God, because see, Amir not here. Jamal, God, because Vernon is out here being a whole colored ignorant a cone. Okay, God said I can
we
have
got
it.
but 8 minutes, Robert. You can't take all the damn show.
That's
Todd,
Sandra.
do you have
Why
a
y'all
trade?
ready for Sandra?
No, you muted. You muted.
My fault. I do have a trade. I like to trade Uncle Ruckus. I like to trade.
This is
There
who
you go.
Todd is trading.
Uncle
Todd
Ruckus.
is trading Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, he got to get out of here. Hey, guess who we gonna trade him for?
Who
Who
that?
you trading for?
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Who?
The dude trade that was off for Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
movie.
The show. The
Yeah.
show of Malibu.
Yeah.
White guy.
Yeah.
White guy.
Yeah. Check it
Okay,
out.
so
Now. Y'all gotta check it out. Now y'all gotta do your
Yeah,
homework.
hey, that's a good trade. That's a good
You
trade.
gotta tell us ahead of time, then we can add Trey up there. I
What?
didn't know. Tell me ahead of time. This is a monthly segment
Hey, man,
of
Trey
black
is a
people
brother.
that
He
we
is
giving
a
away
brother.
from our
He's
community.
a brother at heart, man. Malibu
Yeah.
is wanted,
That-
man.
That's
All
Snoop
right,
Dogg.
Sandra,
partner.
did you do one?
I did mine.
Oh,
I did
okay.
mine.
So Bernard, everybody done did this. Is back on me?
Back on
It's
you.
back on you.
Oh Lord, have mercy! I'm giving this Negro here away. Listen, I'm giving this Negro here away. Anybody that want him, they can have him. I'm giving this Negro here away. This Negro here's got to go. So, Mr. President, we the people of the black delegation
Come on now.
would like to trade
Take your
Pastor
time.
Darrell Scott to the QAnon white community for one uncooked catfish from the doo-doo pond, one glass of ice cold toilet water,
Oh, come on now.
one slice of pie from that movie, The Help,
Don't
and
even.
a date with Satan's daughter.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's what we trading
Holla.
this Negro.
All right. I got one. Tim Scott, his brother.
Lord, she giving away my man Tim. That's Tim with them
This
funny
buck
teeth
tooth
and all
beaver.
the gum. That's Tim there.
Y'all
Put
dirty.
Tim up in the,
Y'all so
put
dirty.
Tim up in the corner up there.
This
also.
buck tooth beaver. I'll give him away. I mean, I'll give him away with his brother Tiger Woods.
You gonna give Tiger away too?
I give Tiger away too. Tiger been trying to leave us for a long time.
He already left.
Yeah. So him and Tiger for Justin Timberlake.
Goodbye,
Y'all
Sean.
want something good.
Good night.
Y'all got,
Good night.
They might trade you for that.
Hey.
You know? Okay.
I like Justin. Justin's
Okay.
kind of one of us.
It usually is something that you don't like that you want in trade, not something that you like. They're not gonna give you anything that you
Hey,
like.
Julian.
No,
Julian, you like,
when you're doing
you like giving
when
y'all
you're doing
cookies?
the race trade, you trade one of yours for one of theirs.
Right, but it's
Right.
usually something bad.
Yeah,
so you
that's
this how-
what you do
this-
the race trade
but
for.
it's to show that I would do anything to get rid of this person. Just give me this.
Hey, all right.
Follow my lead.
Hey.
Somebody said they'd trade Shabazz for a box of ginger trap cookies.
Hey, clarify your bad, Cecilia. I need you to clarify that for me.
Yourself. I think it's yourself. I think they give up yourself.
Okay, Bernard, do you have a second one?
Yeah, I'm gonna trade Kanye West over to the white folks.
You want Kanye? Hold on. You want Kanye?
I want Kanye to go over to the white folks, and I want him to bring all the Kardashian over to our folks, because that's all they mess with black men.
Yeah, bring the Kardashians.
Hallelujah.
Bring the Kardashians. You can bring the Kardashians.
That's not.
No.
Hey,
No, I want that damn train, because every time they touch one of our black people, they go crazy. Hell no.
Bruce going crazy. They turn Bruce into a woman.
Yeah,
you know?
no.
And the other one done lost his mind. And Lamar, I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think they the devil's daughters.
Right. They got
I don't know what the hell they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would get a date with one of them.
Oh my God.
I already got
I'm serious. I mean,
y'all don't want the Armenian.
we only got 3 minutes. We only got 3 minutes. Todd, do you have a second?
I got a second, Mr. President. Mr. President, let me state my case real quick, Mr. President. This person here, Mr. President, he has played this role so good that he really makes me still believe to this day that he hates his own race. That's Samuel Jackson when he played in Django. Steve, he got to go.
Well, I don't have a picture of Django up tonight.
He got to go.
Steven.
Lord.
Really?
You'll be all in trouble.
You ain't see that movie?
Yeah, I saw the movie several times. But I'm saying I don't have a photo of him because y'all didn't tell me who you had.
I think that was the movie.
Hey man, he played that role so good, he made me believe him.
He did play that role.
Master, turn over in this green. Okay, Robert, do you have a second one?
Oh, I ain't getting in trouble no more. I'm good. We're gonna move on. As long as Vernon Jones gets traded, I'm good. You can give me the whole Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, y'all. Okay, this is a
Vernon. I see you. We see each other.
Okay, this is a monthly segment. You can bring on your trades. Even if they don't go through, you can do a second offering of that person. Maybe the second trade to go through. But these are the trades that we offer up tonight. This is going to be a monthly segment that we do every 4 weeks. We're going to trade a black person away from this community because this is our black community.
What do we decide on Shabazz?
Huh?
Hold on. The jury, the verdict is.
Oh, Cecilia said the District 5. Y'all better leave y'all councilwoman alone.
Hey, well, in February, we're changing the name from ATR to OUR, and OUR is Our Black Media.
I like that.
This is our new logo. The hour is Our Black Media. It stands for outspoken, unapologetic, and real. And this is what we do here. If we feel like somebody's a detriment to our community, we will call it out. So I thank you all for joining us. There's nothing quick that I can ask y'all because we only got 1 minute because I got to stay under 2 hours if I want to air this again. So I appreciate all of you tuning in from Houston, from Atlanta, from the east side of Savannah, and from wherever the hell Robert is.
Vernon Jones' house.
So, we appreciate it, and we'll see y'all next Wednesday. But tune in tomorrow, 2 therapists and a microphone. Tune in tomorrow to Taking the Journey together with Sharon and Craig Butts. And we'll see you on Friday. We got 4 shows on Friday. Y'all make sure you tune in on Friday to our 4 shows. I'll post it on the Financial Sins, Incarceration Incorporation. It is what it is. In America After Dark. And on Saturday, we got the Watchdogs and Pastor Lynn Smalls with Tell It Like It Is. Good night, everybody.
Y'all be good.